Hi everybody. Today I decided to do a book review on Stephen King's The Body. Yeah, it's a decent length book. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. It's quite different than the movie, as in the book it takes place in 1960, while in the movie it takes place in 1959. What other differences I noticed from the book and the movie? They show all the deaths in the book. Well, you know what, I'll do spoilers. So if you haven't read this book, I suggest you click off if you want to read this book. Because, yeah, I'm going to be saying some spoilers. Anyways, yeah, so this book's about a kid named Gordy LaChance. He goes on an adventure with a couple of his friends. And they meet disaster along the way with not Ace Ventura, what the fuck am I talking about? Ace and his gang, who were kind of like trying to find the lost body of Ray Brower kid so that they could collect their reward. So yeah, they made a movie on this in 1986. Let's see, when this is published. I'm trying to think here. This was published in 1982, so this was published around 4 years before the movie came out. Now, I did a book review before. It was on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. And I did a book ranking series thing. I might do that again. But I gotta reread some books first. But yeah, this is quite an interesting story, actually. I like it. The reason why I like it is because, like, it has, like, kind of thrill to it. It's about 4 boys. I'm trying to remember their names. Gordy LaChance, Chris Chambers, Teddy Duchamp, and Vern, I don't know. Vern Tessio, that's his name. That's Verno's what Teddy Duchamp calls Vern. Anyways, yeah, there was the scene where they were running from the train. That happened also in the movie, but they did exclude this one scene from the movie where Ace and his gang beat the shit out of Gordy LaChance in a store, I think. They break his arm or something. I think that's what happened. This was after the adventure. And like in the movie, Chris gets shot in the nightclub while trying to break a fight. But they go into more detail on the other deaths. So Teddy dies in I'm trying to remember how Teddy died. He died in a car accident because he was drinking a lot of alcohol and drugs and all that stuff. So he was a chronic alcoholic, which led to his demise. Vern died in a house fire a few years before Teddy died. They didn't mention that in the movie. They only mentioned Chris's death, I think. What else did they mention in the book that they did not mention in the movie? I'm trying to think. That's basically most of what I remembered from the book. Now, Stephen King, he's a really popular author. You might know him for It. What else? The Two Towers, I think, was another series he was popular for. The Shining. Books like that, you know. Let's see. What else I liked about this book? I like, I guess the setting of it. It's like set in like the mid-20th century, I guess. Which was like an interesting time for pop culture, to say at least. Trouble about the book. Well, the biggest flaw I think about the book was they gave Chris the gun instead of Gordy. I think it would have been a redeeming quality if Gordy got the gun instead of Chris. So I think the movie improved on that. In the movie, instead of Chris having the gun, Gordy had the gun. Which was a pretty ultimate ending. I liked it. Now, this is one of the cases where I'd say the book was worse than the movie. Usually, most of the time, the book should be better than the movie. And I get why, because they have more details in the book than they usually have in the movie. So, yeah. Overall, it's pretty enjoying read, actually. How many pages? Let's see. It's about 170-ish, 80-ish pages. I might try to read more from Stephen King in the future, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I heard It is like 1,000 pages long. Might give that a go. Maybe. If I'm bored. Anyways, yeah. Pretty good book. Out of 10. How am I going to rate this book out of 10? I'll give it like... Let's see. What's a good rating? Give it like an 8.3 out of 10. Pretty good book. It's not the best book I've read, but it's pretty good actually. I recommend it. I think next book review would probably be a while from now, but I think I'm probably going to review a Shakespeare book. Maybe. Next book review. Anyways, yeah, that's my book review. Let me know what you think about The Body by Stephen King. Anyways, peace.